Hey guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom here, and welcome to Disgaea Hour of Darkness. Oh man, it feels so good to get started on this after a while again, because if some of you haven't heard, I had trouble capturing. I've already started one playthrough of this game, and I've had trouble capturing it, so I made it up to like the third chapter and then I realized some of my footage was corrupted, so eventually we just decided I'm going to start the whole thing over. And I have some bad news. Cameron's not going to be here with this one for us because we've moved out of the dorm for the summer, and we live like 500 miles apart, so yeah. There's not much I'm going to say about this game right off the bat. The reason I'm doing this is so it doesn't go to the tutorial screen while I'm talking. Yes, but this game holds very, very, very close meaning to me. I'm gonna go ahead and check the settings here. Okay, everything's good. In that case, let's go ahead and get started in this strange new world. And we are going to meet one of my favorite video game characters of all time. You know who I'm talking about. This is going to explain a lot about me for people who know me in person.
King Krijevskoy, the mighty ruler of the Netherworld. His long reign came to an abrupt end as the news of his death spread throughout the Dark Land. Ambitious demons rose one after another to seize the opportunity. And thus began the age of turbulence and anarchy. 2 years later,
Prince, wake up! This brat just won't wake up. Well, if that's the case, there's only one thing left to do.
What fool dares awaken me, the great Laharl?
Prince! I'm glad you're still alive.
Who said I was dead? I was just taking a nap. Anyways, why are all those weapons behind you?
Well, I was having a hard time waking you up.
Are you sure you weren't trying to kill me instead?
No, I mean, yes. I just wanted to wake you up.
Whatever. So, what is it? You better have a good reason for waking me up.
Oh, yeah. Big news. Your father, King Krijevskoy, has died.
He what? When?
2 years ago.
Wait a second. So, you're telling me that I've been sleeping for over 2 years?
Yup.
Yup? Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
Excuse me, but what do you think I've been doing all this time? The Netherworld has gone to hell while you were sleeping. It's not my fault if some other demon steals the title of Overlord.
What? Have they forgotten whose title they're trying to steal? How bold of them! I shall show no mercy, for I am Laharl, the rightful heir to the throne!
Your humble vassal Etna will accompany you.
Episode 1, Prince of the Netherworld.
Well, that was an interesting way to get things started. So here we are in the Devil's Castle. We are playing as Laharl. He is the son of the late king, as you have just heard. We can see that we have Laharl and his vassal Etna in our party. And jeez, talk about an HP difference. I never noticed that before. Yes, so this is a JRPG or actually an SRPG. As you will see later on. Not a single round left. Nice Sorbus chip. Something I always like. You could examine the weapons in this room. A lovely morning star. A cool looking drill. And with it, I will pierce the heavens! Okay, that was a little uncalled for. Anyways, Laharl has a nice bed. It looks like you could just drop dead in it. Okay. So, something I want to talk about real quick. I got into this game because there's an anime based off of it. You don't want to watch the anime because they screw up the story a lot. Yeah. So, anyways, Laharl's English voice actress is Barbara Goodson. You want to know who else she plays? Yep, that's right. She's Rita. There's a switch hidden behind the throne, so I'm going to go ahead and press that first thing. And we see this beast here. He is one of the vassals of the late king. And as you can see, he's pretty high in level. Fortunately, you're not going to have to fight these guys anytime soon. Or, for the matter, you don't really fight them much at all. Well, let's go ahead and talk to him. What? Okay, Laharl decided to clip through Manti, I guess. Let's go ahead and talk to him then.
Us just like you, Prince, taking a 2-year nap.
I only plan on napping for about 10 days. Something's not right. Seriously, who naps for 10 days? Well, that's what happens when you're a demon. We got Golek here.
All the royal vassals left the castle shortly after the king died.
Even with me still around? Well, you were sleeping. They must have forgotten about you. Yeah, if Cameron were here, he would have opted in to do the voice of Etna, but he's not here with us, even though he's here in spirit. To tell the truth, though, his Etna impression isn't really as good as he thinks it is. And we have Drothy here.
Oh well, looks like I wasted my time digging that grave for you.
I'll put you in that grave instead. Buried alive! Very normal in the case of demons. Right here we have Longinus. He is, he was King Khrushchevskoy's favorite weapon, or so he claims, and he will give you tutorials about the different types of weapons you can use. I'm gonna go ahead and give a little info about each character off the bat. Laharl primarily uses a sword, but he's also got some of the best rank mastery. Basically, the more you use a weapon, the more you'll gain experience with it, the more damage you'll do, and the better it will work. The type of weapon will work for you all around, is what you're seeing right there, the weapon mastery thingy. As you can see, he's got good mastery all around in like fists, swords, spears, even bows. And Edna's good with lances and axes, so I'm gonna keep a spear on her the entire time. We could get more into stats later. Gargo is here.
In order to prevent intruders, I have closed all the gates. Please talk to the dimensional gatekeeper if you'd like to leave the castle.
Yeah, whatever. You probably just didn't want to watch the gate. Ain't that the truth? Good morning, Prince. How are you feeling? Couldn't be worse. My body feels real stiff from sleeping too much. Why don't you warm up on the tutorial map? Go see the Dimensional Gatekeeper and she'll send you there. Yeah, you might think I'm wasting my time by talking to these people, but this is an in-depth gameplay experience for you guys. Nothing weird about that corner there. Just decided to have a Laharl stand it. I mean, there's totally nothing odd about it. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Yeah, ignore that. I'm actually playing this on a PS3, which is partially why I think I had a problem, was because this game is a PS2. I downloaded off the PS Network, and that's probably why most of my recordings failed, because I had it on in the middle of the transfer from PlayStation 3 system data to PlayStation 2. But enough about that. Let me start ignoring the elephant in the room. And here is the weapon shop. You can equip up to 4 items, which is 1 weapon and 3 other items like armor, shoes, glasses, etc. Monsters can only equip items from the monster weapons only category. It's best to suit a weapon that inherits a character's strength. Monster characters, we haven't gotten into them yet, but Laharl and Etna are humanoid characters. Over here, we have Plain Air! Hi, Plain Air, how you doing? In case you didn't know, she's, a Nipponichi Software. I think one of the artists is basically, she's, like, their mascot or something. The assembly is currently not in session. It's weird to hear Plain Air say stuff, but, yeah. Here's the hospital. And apparently Madonna is here! Okay, so Madonna heals us with the powers of song, I guess. That is what Madonna is, right? A singer. I wasn't alive during the 80s. Don't question me. Or whenever. I should shut up. Welcome to the Netherworld Hospital. Here we'll treat all your wounds and heal any and all damage you may have taken. We will, of course, charge you accordingly. You can earn prizes based on the total HP and SP that have been recovered. So please go get thrashed in battle. Yeah, as you can see, this is where you heal yourself after battle, obviously. Zombies here. Eat, sleep, and do anything you want all day. It's so good to be a demon. Have you ever thought of working for me? Of course not. Lafine is where... This is where you will buy the weapons on this side, and this is the general store where you will buy everything else from. Savarin. Yeah, Savarin. Hello, Skull. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew ye well. And there's a switch inside his skull. But where does that switch do? Well, remember that suspicious corner I was talking about earlier? Let's go ahead and inspect it now, that we press both those switches.
Prince, I'm going to the bathroom, okay?
Get used to Etna saying that. So, and here is Etna's secret diary! This is my secret chamber. Only I know how to get in here. This is where my most precious memories were locked away. That I remember, but I can't remember where they were. When I try to remember, my heart aches. This pain is proof of how dear those memories are to me. I have to get them back. So, Etna appears to be suffering from one of the cliches of video game protagonists worldwide, amnesia! Okay, and... this place, we'll be getting into that much later. You guys who know anything about this game know what this place is, and you know why I'm not happy to see it. So many hours of your life will be wasted here. So many. Okay, now we've done that. Have you saved yet? When you want to save, press triangle to open the menu, then select save. You can only save in the Overlord's castle. Once you have entered an arena map, there's no turning back, so be careful! Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can see here that Tanpopo! Great! Super. Yeah, most of the NPC names are randomly generated each playthrough, so that one seems normal enough. But I'm used to having, less weird names. I mean, we've got frickin' Madonna at the hospital. Alright, this is the Dimensional Gatekeeper. If we talk to her, she will take us to the tutorial map where we will get introduced into the game's main aspect, which is battle. But right now, I think we've done quite enough for today, so I'm going to go ahead and save what little we did. And I know it's not much, but maybe in the next few episodes, you guys are going to see what I've been why I've been taking so long on this project. And to be fair, I'm kind of not sure if I should have done it now, but at this point I'm already nearing completion myself, so, and it would be a horrible mistake because I'd never be able to get back all the time I wasted if I quit now. So, enough of me wasting your time sitting here talking. Next time on Disgaea Hour of Darkness, we will tackle the dreaded tutorial map. Laters.